What happens when a contestant walks onto the voice stage and suddenly makes half the country argue about whether a new Chris Stapleton has just arrived? Because that's exactly what happened with Aaron Nichols. And honestly, the debate is getting louder by the minute. Some people are saying he might be the country singer of the season. Others think he sounds so close to a legend that it's almost controversial. And wait until you hear why some fans are upset, and why others are saying this performance was the moment the competition shifted completely. But before we dive deep into the reactions, make sure you subscribe for more voice reactions, fan breakdowns, and public opinion videos. Now, let's talk about what just shook the knockouts. Aaron Nichols stepped out with Hurricane, and suddenly the comment section turned into a mix of praise, shock, country nostalgia, and even a little bit of rivalry. The first thing many people pointed out, that raw, rugged tone, the kind that feels like gravel, whiskey, heartache, and a back road all mixed into one. Some people said he delivered the song with so much grit that it instantly reminded them of the greats. A few even described his voice as steady and familiar, the kind of sound you hear once and immediately think country legend. Someone compared the whole performance to a smooth, dirty martini, strong, bold, and unforgettable. And then, the Stapleton comparisons began. A lot of fans felt like Aaron brought serious Chris Stapleton vibes, not in a copycat way, but in that this guy has the same power, soul, and storytelling depth kind of way. Someone even joked that Chris Stapleton might have just met his match. Another viewer said that the more Aaron sings, the more he leans into that same smoky vocal quality that has made Stapleton iconic. But here's where it gets interesting. Some people loved that similarity, others weren't sure. A few fans said, "We already have a Chris Stapleton," suggesting Aaron should carve his own lane, but then others fired back, saying his tone is even more country than Stapleton, just a bit less bluesy. And yes, a couple of voices in the crowd are already dreaming of a Chris and Aaron duet one day. Imagine the chaos that would create. Even outside the comparison debate, one thing was crystal clear. People believed Aaron absolutely owned this performance. Some viewers said they recorded it, rewound it, and watched it again because it was just that good. One person said the performance was so polished and professional that it felt like watching a seasoned touring artist, not just a knockouts contestant. Someone else called him the most polished country singer on any TV competition worldwide. High praise. And honestly, hard to disagree. There were also fans who don't even listen to country, and they still said they'd play this guy all day. That's when you know a singer has something special. His vocal range also caught people off guard. Several viewers mentioned that his tone goes from low and gritty to soaring and emotional with zero strain. Someone said it felt like hearing a storm swirl. Powerful, but beautiful. A lot of people just kept repeating the same word. Wow. Fans of Reba also jumped in strong, cheering for Team Reba and saying she made the exact right choice putting Aaron in this position. One person said, "Winner, winner, chicken dinner," which might be the most country style approval you can get. The energy wasn't only about the voice. A lot of fans mentioned how effortlessly he blended vocals with guitar, making him feel even more like a complete artist. Someone said his vocals were unique, his guitar was clean, and his personality came through naturally. You could tell the stage felt like his territory, not a place he had to fight for. Then there were the reactions that went all out. Some viewers said he sounded like a star already. Some said, sign him in Nashville immediately, and a surprising number of fans already crowned him the winner of the entire season. One person even said the competition is down to just two names now, Aaron or Aiden. That's how much impact this performance had. But not everyone heard the performance the same way. Some viewers said they struggled a bit to understand certain words, while others suggested turning on closed captions because they had no problem understanding him at all. It wasn't criticism, more like people noticing the way his rugged tone shapes certain vowels. That's the nature of gritty country vocals anyway. They're raw, emotional, and sometimes intentionally rough around the edges. There were also a few softer reactions. Comments like, "Owned it," "So cool," "OMG incredible," and "What a country voice." These short reactions may be simple, but they say exactly what a lot of viewers felt. This performance hit people instantly. Some viewers also pointed out that the song Hurricane, though many know it through the Band of Heathens, was originally done by Levon Helm back in 1980. This sparked excitement because fans felt like Aaron captured the song's old soul perfectly, honoring the original while making it sound fresh. Across all opinions, one theme stood out the most. Aaron brought authenticity, not gimmicks, not flash, just raw, rugged country storytelling. People described him as a genuine country rocker, someone who would absolutely crush Bob Seger songs. Another said his voice has that rough and tumble quality that makes you feel something deep without him having to overdo it. Many felt an instant connection, the kind that makes you want to sit by a fire, crack open a drink, and let the music roll over you. And above all, so many people agreed this performance wasn't just good, it was a moment, the kind of moment that pushes someone straight into the front of the competition, the kind of moment that gets people saying, "He better win," or "Nashville, pay attention." Even with small disagreements, like whether he sounds too much like Stapleton, or whether he should have leaned more into clarity, the reaction as a whole shows one thing: Aaron Nichols has the public talking. After all the reactions, debates, praise, and passionate opinions, one thing is clear: Aaron Nichols didn't just sing Hurricane. He created a storm of excitement, a wave of country nostalgia, and a whirlwind of voices arguing that he might already be the front runner. Some believe he's the most polished country voice they've ever seen on a TV competition. Some think he's the next big Nashville name. Others feel he's bringing back the heart of real country music, and a few are already picturing a future duet with Chris Stapleton that would break the entire internet. But now it's your turn. What did you think? Is Aaron the one to beat this season? Does he sound like the next major country artist? Or did someone else in the knockouts win your heart? Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more public opinion breakdowns just like this one, because if this is the kind of energy Aaron brings to the knockouts, then the live shows are going to be wild.